So, after having completed the quiz and after having done the quiz, what I do is I go into reports to see how well my students have done, how well my students have chosen the correct answers. Of course, when they are doing the quiz, there is also a screen that appears and it shows you the reports, and it shows you the responses, and it shows you the correct number of answers and incorrect number of answers. And this is live, this is happening continuously as they are doing the quiz itself. But afterwards, when I complete and when I finish the quiz, I can go into the reports in order to analyze and in order to review this with the students. Now, this is a bit of a problem in my case because a lot of these results contain names and surnames of my students, but I have been able to choose, and I have been able to find one that does not. So we have this one, November 23rd to 2021, the return of the relatives, and we have two students, and this is only by first name. So yes, this is something that we. Now, the accuracy in this case is 54%. The completion rate, that was 100%. The number of students was 2, as we can see. And of course, in the report, we can see them depending on what we want to do with the accuracy higher or lower. In this case, well, this is pretty much something that I don't know if I want to trust, because as we can see, it is 27 correct and 23 incorrect in both cases. And what can I do with this report? It's not only about this, it's also going into a bit more details and looking at the questions. Maybe there was something that, well, the students claim is incorrect, and maybe there are some other answers that I want to go over, and this is what I would do. So there we go, and I'm looking, and I want to see, well, no, it looks like these guys actually did work together, but now this is incorrect by one student, and then this is correct by one student. Now, what is shown in this case, of course, is that you have 1, 2, 3 options available, and these are 3 that are correct. These 2 are incorrect. And as we have spoken beforehand, if you have more than one answer that is correct for a question, you need to have all of those 3 chosen for that question to be correct. In this case, one of these students, and let's see which one, Michał chose only 2 of these, and this is why it is incorrect for him. And Wojtek has chosen 3 of these, which is why it was correct for him. The response time was 45 seconds, 51 seconds. So as we can see, Michał not only did have a problem with choosing maybe the third one, but he was contemplating the question a bit longer than Wojtek was. So this is what the reports give you. Of course, you can go through the answers bit by bit, and then what you can also do is you can go into an overview, and with the overview, again, you have the same quiz, and it is shown from a bit of a different angle, because maybe you want to see which question was the most difficult, which question was easier, which question was something that is absolutely easy that I want to get rid of, and so on and so on and so on. What I can do, I can also email the reports to parents. I can download it, or I can print it, and then I have the options of flashcards and the viewing the quiz itself again. So there we go. That is the quiz, and that is the pretty much basic elements of creating the questions. That is the basic elements of the reports that we need. As anything, it is all about experimenting. As any electronic device, it's all about trying things out and seeing what works for us and what doesn't, what is good for us and what isn't, what is more interesting for us and what isn't. And that's pretty much quizzes. There are other elements, and this is my school and this is my classes, and we are going to be going into in the final part of this video. But more or less, if you have watched it up until this moment, you should be fairly able to use this tool, and you should be fairly able to have fun with it.